phone call. Um, so, like, back to my daughter, for instance. Like, I love my daughter, okay? There's nothing greater than that. And it's something that I constantly strive to keep trying. And, you know, my life is just one big peach. You know? My life was peachy for years, but the last year it's been just hell. And, but, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, but family love is great. It's not an obligation. My definition of love is basically, you know, like I mentioned, loyalty, dedication, that feeling that you get when you're with the person. Dedication, loyalty, trust, caring. Like, you'll do anything for this person is unconditional. But one thing, there's two aspects I noticed in history. For instance, here's a good book to learn something about love. Sex with the Queen. I'm actually going to be doing a whole series on sex with this book. And we're actually going to look at some interesting things. I'm just looking at the Russian aspect, but I'm going to tell you, who? Some of these queens that you know. Freaking sick. Especially the Russians. Oh yeah. There's a lot of Arabic people in there. Like queens in Egypt and a few of them in Turkey, Iran. Some girl, gross. Ew. The shit that they literally had shit. Like, it was disgusting. But I'm not gonna get into that. I mean, oh, anything in the Middle East. No offense, but hey, you know, I was like, wow. The Egyptians had some. Whew. And England. I'll tell you some of the Queen. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but I mean, the thing is there's two kinds of unconditional love in a lot of people. Unconditional can be a one-way street. The other person don't feel that way about you, and you do. So you thrive everything. It's a one-way street. Now, personally, that's kind of unfair, isn't it? That's kind of like the person. Okay, let's say A. Person A is the one that loves person B, and B does not love person A. Right? You got this unconditional. A, B. Alright? Now, B can totally seize advantage of this and suck everything from A to Z. Work does that to me. From A to Z out of A. That's what B person can do. They can outright take advantage of it like a vulture, or like a leech, a parasite, if you will. That's why I look at it. And it's interesting that, for me, if I'm in that situation, I could turn that love and shit off. Because why am I getting screwed in the ass and getting used constantly? I've been in this situation at least 4 of my relationships. Well, 3 of my relationships. And oh yeah, everything. When it comes to love. Now, sex. We're gonna get into that later on. Time with the love part first. Don't get your balls in a knot. Or get your titty sagged. But it's the same thing. It's just like, whoa. Now, the other one is when both people are just, it's a two-way street. That, we all know what that is capable of. Like, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. We're, like, in this together through hell or high water. And you will literally go through hell. Like, for instance, I will literally go through hell. I will literally crawl on my knees 500 miles or more. I would swim or whatever the case. I will climb the highest mountain down in the lowest valley for my daughter. Why? It's a two-way street. She loves me, and I mean, she does care for me. She'll come up to me. I didn't have to ask. Here's a drink, Daddy. It's for you. Wow. She's only 3.5. And she does that to me. And the funny thing is, she don't do that for anybody else. She only does it for her daddy. Which, half the time, I don't think I'm worthy of doing. You know, I'm not worthy enough for you to do that. But, I don't know what she sees in me, but she sees something. By all means, I ain't the perfect father. I hate the discipline. Ever since I had to actually get disciplined, I've been, like, more angry. I kind of have to force myself into the angry situation, like, lay down the law, so you can't do this. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it whatsoever, okay? This is where, my ex always came into play. She was the discipliner, I was the, like, lenient person, and it worked pretty good that way. I just, but couldn't do it. Okay? The discipline couldn't do it. But you know, love is tough, isn't it? Love can be really tough. And at the same time, it's like I have to discipline my daughter because, ow, you know what I mean? I gotta like say, time out. No, time out. You're not getting out. You go home, or whatever the case. You know, she's gonna cry, and that hurts a lot. And I hate seeing her cry. And miss her like crazy all the time. And she's like, I miss you, Daddy. Every time I call her, she's like, I miss you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I don't even have to even say, I love you first. She's the one that says it to me first. Or most of the time, it's like, wow. You know, I know she misses me because she'll tell me every day she misses me. She's the only woman I know in my life that actually, not my own mother. No, it's like, she tells me every day, I miss you. You know, I never experienced that before, and it's different, you know, it's different, and but it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. But the love of family it's not unconditional. You don't have to necessarily love your family because you're related to them by blood. But on the other hand, you love them because you want to love them. Alright? It's not like, no, for the love of Pete, you know, come on now, give me a break. You know, all your blood's nothing. You know, blood may be thicker than water, yes. But if you hate everything about the person, it doesn't necessarily mean you can like them, yes. But you don't have to love them. Especially if they're a family member, okay? You don't necessarily have to love them. You necessarily don't have to do that. So, in my personal opinion, and flipping through history, I mean, it really opens your eyes to a lot of situations for families. You know, they actually say, I don't like what this guy's doing. Daddy's doing a horrible, horrible thing to all the people of this kingdom. I'm not going to be obligated to love him and stand by him when he's destroying everybody else's life. Nope. That person, these people, throughout history, Alexander the Great was one, in a way. Even Peter the Great, yeah, alright, actually stood up and said, what are you doing? No, I'm not even going down that road. This is wrong. You might be my father, you might be my uncle, you might be my whatever, but I'm not liking what you're doing and I don't like you for it. Alright? That takes some balls. And that takes some self-upright respect and civilized person, and, you know, not just going away with what society gives you as a majority. So, but most importantly with love, it's like, you know, love making, you can't really make it, like the whole idea of incest, we all know it's wrong, okay? You just don't do that. First of all, you just don't, okay? You don't want to do that. That's sick, right? Naturally, it's even against everything. Like hell. Bad enough it's against our society. Naturally, it's against everything as well. So, hey, what the hell? You know, don't do it. I wouldn't do it. Not even to gain all the money in the world.